souls, hello one and all. Welcome to Grandma D's house, where you can be you, I can be me, and we'll learn from the magic book machine. We'll put some things in, then a story comes out to help us figure out what life is all about. So come and see Grandma D, Fifi, Brandon, and Ashley, 'cause when you're with them, you're with family. 1, 2, fiddly 3, it's Grandma D in the magic book machine.
Oh, hi reading friends! Welcome to story time. I hope you all had a marvelous day today. Today I talked with my friends on Zoom. But I got kind of mad at Novus, my friend's cousin. Well, he got on the screen and was messing around. I kept ignoring his teasing, though. Hi, Ash. I heard you were having problems on Zoom with that Novus again. Yeah, me and Evelyn were talking about the parent picnic at the school we're going to have around 4th of July time. And, oh, Ash, that sounds fun. Yeah, and so I said I was bringing Daddy, and I said Grandma was going to come. And I bet you just can't wait. But Novus said I couldn't go because it's for Mommy's and Daddy's only. But I live with Grandma and Daddy. Well, you're right. That you do. Reading friends, it doesn't matter who it is that's in your family. And you know what, Ash? Grandma D would say, as long as you love and there is love in your family, then you are a family. You're right, Fifi. Hey, I have a book that might help us out right now. And Tango Makes 3 by Justin Richardson and Peter Parnell, illustrated by Henry Cole. In the middle of New York City, there is a great big park called Central Park. Children love to play there. It has a toy boat pond where they can sail their boats. It has a carousel to ride in the summer and an ice rink to skate in the winter. Best of all, it has the very own zoo. Every day, families of all kinds go to visit the animals that live there. But children and their parents aren't the only families in the zoo. The animals make families of their own. There are red panda bear families with mothers and fathers and furry red panda bear cubs. There are monkey dads and monkey moms raising noisy monkey babies. There are toad families and toucan families and cotton top tamarin families too. And in the penguin house, there are penguin families. Every year at the very same time, the girl penguins start noticing the boy penguins, and the boy penguins start noticing the girls. When the right girl and the right boy find each other, they become a couple. 2 penguins in the penguin house were a little bit different. One was named Roy, and the other one was named Silo. Roy and Silo were both boys, but they did everything together. They bowed to each other and walked together. They sang to each other and swam together. Wherever Roy went, Silo went too. They didn't spend much time with the girl penguins, and the girl penguins didn't spend much time with them. Instead, Roy and Silo wound their necks around each other. Their keeper, Mr. Gramsay, noticed the 2 penguins and thought to himself, they must be in love. Roy and Silo watched how the other penguins made a home, so they built a nest of stones for themselves. Every night, Roy and Silo slept there together, just like the other penguin couples. And every morning, Roy and Silo woke up together. But one day, Roy and Silo saw the other couples could do something they could not. The mama penguin would lay an egg, She and the papa penguin would take turns keeping the egg warm until finally it would hatch. And then there would be a baby penguin. Roy and Silo had no egg to sit on and keep warm. They had no baby chick to feed and cuddle with love. Their nest was nice, but it was a little empty. One day, Roy found something that looked like what the other penguins were hatching, and he brought it to their nest. It was only a rock, but Silo carefully sat on it and sat and sat. When Silo got sleepy, he slept, and when Silo got done sleeping and sitting, he swam and Roy sat. Day after day, Silo and Roy sat on that rock. But nothing happened. Then Mr. Gramsay got an idea. He found an egg that needed to be cared for, and he brought it into Roy and Silo's nest. Roy and Silo knew just what to do. They moved the egg to the center of their nest. Every day they turned it so that each side would stay warm. Some days Roy sat when Silo went for food. Other days it was Silo's turn to take care of the egg. They sat in the morning and they sat at night. And they sat through lunchtime and swim time and supper. They sat at the beginning of the month and they sat at the end of the month. And they sat until all the days in between. Until one day, they heard a sound coming from inside the egg. Peep, 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 it said. Roy and Silo called back, squawk, squawk, peep, peep, answered the egg. Suddenly, a tiny hole appeared in the eggshell. And then, crack! Out came their very own baby. She had fuzzy white feathers and a funny black beak. Now Roy and Silo were fathers. We'll call her Tango, Mr. Gramsay decided, because it takes two to make a tango. Roy and Silo taught Tango how to sing for them when she was hungry. They fed her food from their beaks. They snuggled her in their nest at night. Tango was the very first penguin in the zoo to have two daddies. Soon Tango grew strong enough to leave the nest. Roy and Silo took her for a swim just like all the other penguin families. And all the children who came to the zoo could see Tango and her two fathers playing in the penguin house with the other penguins. Hooray, Roy! Hooray, Silo! Welcome, Tango, they cheered. At night, the three penguins returned to their nest. There they snuggled together, and like all the other penguins in the penguin house, and all the other animals in the zoo, and all the other families in the big city around them, they went to sleep. The end. Oh, wow, reading friends. I love that book. You're right, Fifi Lafontaine. I'm so excited to have the family that I have. And you know what? We're going to have the best time at that picnic this summer. But, oh, wait. What about Novus and the teasing? Have you ever been teased, reading friends? Oh, well, if someone teases us, reading friends, about our family, well, we should just let them know that a family is whatever they make of it, and that you are proud of yours. You should never feel less than because of how someone makes you feel because of who you love. You're right. How about we go call your daddy and tell him just how much we love him? Oh, that's a great idea, Fifi Lafontaine. Well, reading friends, thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you come back real soon for another story time. Yeah. And as Grandma D always says, I don't much care for goodbyes. So for now, Farewell.
It's time to say farewell for now, farewell, farewell, for now, for now. It's time to say farewell for now, farewell, farewell, for now, for now. Our time has been such fun, our friendship's only just begun. So remember to share what you've learned with everyone. But it's time to say farewell for now, farewell, farewell, for now, for now. It's time to say farewell for now, farewell, farewell, for now, for now. Grandma D loves you and everything you are. You can bet we'll be with you even when we seem far. And so we'll say farewell for now, farewell, farewell, for now, for now. It's time to say farewell for now, farewell, farewell, for now, for now.